Oh my god! This is why I need to bust. Oh fuck, man. It's been a long time coming. It's been practically a year since I started the F.E.A.R Nerd Plays Trepang2 series, and funny enough, also an entire year for me to fully finish the game and record it. Anyways, I'd like to apologize for that, along with also procrastinating on this video series now. The Trepang2 Iceberg has been 10 months in the making.
Asshole.
I know, it's fucking crazy. That's mainly my fault, though. I'm a lazy motherfucker. Again, I'd like to apologize. But despite that, though, I'm really happy that most of y'all motherfuckers are out here still watching my content. Of course, the Intravenous 2 series is not really doing well. But I'll still upload the entirety of the game, along with the first game. Anyways, I'd like to say, yo, thanks, point.
Just start the fucking iceberg already. Just start the fucking iceberg already.
I'll fucking start the first episode. Alright. God. You know this motherfucker hates Sulaco? Like, how can you hate Sulaco? Alright. Trepang2 Iceberg. Episode 1. Layer 1. Trepang2 is the name of the game, developed by Trepang Studios, published by Team 17, released the 21st of June, 2023. Starting development back in 2017, Trepang2 is a frenetic movement shooter taking heavy influence from F.E.A.R 1, Crisis, and other slow-motion focused shooters like Superhot. Along with multiple video games, it also takes heavy inspiration from John Woo's 80s heroic bloodshed movies, like A Better Tomorrow, The Killer, and the iconic Hard Boiled. The player takes the role of Subject 106, an anonymous amnestic super soldier with the abilities of bullet time and invisibility. Incarcerated by the Shady Horizon Corporation, circa 2035, we are soon broken out by a mysterious paramilitary task force. It is through these blue-clad operatives that we can take our revenge on Horizon for taking away our memories. The main protagonist of Trepang2, Subject 106, is a genetically enhanced super soldier with the abilities of invisibility and bullet time. These abilities, complemented with his enhanced strength and stamina, allows him to dispatch squads of enemy soldiers quickly and efficiently. Along with his physical feats are his proficiency in firearms, be it the Spaz 12 shotgun, the tri-firing bolt launcher, to the rotary barrel minigun. Subject 106 knows how to effectively aim, shoot, and reload any weapon at his disposal.
doing here? Building another super soldier. Nothing else we can do here. Final task is neutralizing the Patriarch.
Alpha 3, watch for friendly fire. 106 is approaching the helipad. Make sure he extracts safely. Runways! Hold your fire. Get inside the chopper, 106. We're gonna get you out of here.
The allied faction of Trepang2, Task Force 27, are the paramilitary force that breaks Subject 106 out of Site 14. As the faction that we are associated with, Task Force 27 deploys operators to assist us in missions all across the globe, be it the extermination of anomalous materials or entities, to the destruction of Horizon property.
Insertion point. Dropping off Ghost 1. Nice work clearing out that AA gun 106.
Accompanying us are the task force's main infantry, the operator, clad in dark blue BDUs, identities concealed with M50 gas masks. They are the main fighting force the task force employs when engaging in combat. The task force is accompanied by several aerial units, Eagle, Raven, Sparrow, and Falcon. These helicopter pilots can deploy squads onto the battlefield, even in the most extreme of conditions.
Director, this is Ghost 2. Approaching LZ at the top of the tower. Over there. Good work with you, 106. Who the fuck is...
106, I got some heat for you. Supply drop incoming.
We're clear. Looks like we fucked them all up. All teams, this is Ghost 1 Actual. We secured the entrance to the Pandora Institute. Ghost 2 should already be in there, sir. Try and link up with them.
This is Raven. We're approaching the safe house. Roger that, ma'am. Patching you through to him now.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, 106. The Horizon Corporation had you locked away for a very long time. They must be frightened now that you're free. You want vengeance. So do we. Welcome to Task Force 27.
The mysterious leader and coordinator of Task Force 27, the director leads the task force in strategic missions that warrant the best outcome. As such, methods of infiltration are required for operations to go in a mostly smooth manner. Most, if not all, of the missions in Trepang2 involve her in some form, be it coordinating teams of 27 operatives or overseeing Subject 106, making sure he is kept in line.
Director, we've got unidentified helos closing in fast. Oh shit, it's Horizon! They're landing everywhere! We'll try to hold them off, but we're going to need backup ASAP!
The main antagonist force of Trepang2, Horizon Corporation, is what I like to call a private military conglomerate. Unlike many private military companies or mercenary groups in fictional media, Horizon Corporation's vast wealth and profits comes not only from just their military or security contracts, but anomalous research, surveillance, to even defense engineering and manufacturing. Even without the obvious military context, Horizon's expertise also expands in fashion, housing, to tech-related services, like reproducing the dead via AI algorithms. As Point Kid stated,
Horizon is a gigantic mega-corporation with an iron grip stranglehold on the entire world so strong that they've essentially converted all of it to a surveillance state.
Obviously, since they're the main antagonist faction, we gotta fight them. Horizon's military force is comprised of PMCs, modern-day mercenaries. These men, and probably women, are usually comprised of ex-military or ex-law enforcement. These range from the low-level mall cops to the mid-tier security contractors. To even heavy infantry like the Juggernauts. This corporation literally has fucking heavy units armed with rotary barreled LMGs as infantry in their fucking corporate wars. Doesn't even count their own corporate soldiers, the Horizon Security Services, which are heavily implied to be fucking augmented super soldiers. Horizon's near endless wealth comes from their CEO and founder Anton Lazar, an enigmatic and charismatic man who supersedes almost all of Horizon's said operations. I'll talk about him more in the lower layers.
Curses. So this was all the knowledge we could recover. Is this even enough for the apothecary? Anything is more than enough, brother. I envy your... The non-believer! How did you...
The secondary antagonist faction of Trepang2, the Jorvik Castle cult, are housed in an ancient castle in Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. Comprised of religious fanatics, the cult worships a holy figure dubbed the Maker, an unknown entity that has written ancient texts, said texts that allow members of the cult to imbue life into empty vessels, giving life through alchemy and faith. Led by the Patriarch and the Enforcer, the two lead the cult, preaching religious scripture, training members, or conducting raids upon the outside world. A short-time collaboration effort was made between them and Horizon, specifically for Horizon to advance medical tech, with Dr. Kramer being the lead Horizon scientific coordinator. This collaboration and research will be what was needed in order to prompt the extermination operation for Task Force 27 and Subject 106 to complete. The cult's activities after the destruction of Jorvik Castle remains unknown, but it would be best to infer that they have spread out all across Europe, hiding from the public.
Station, you have eyes on 106. Security station, respond. What the fuck? All units be advised, security station is not responding. Control, this is Echo 2. Should we go investigate? Negative.
Like many shooters, be they old or new, Trepang2 has a large selection of firearms that the player can have access to. Many, like the Spaz 12 shotgun, frag grenades, or even the SL8 DMR, are direct references to the first F.E.A.R game, be it how they work or how they look. Other weapons, like the bolt launcher, combine two weapons from F.E.A.R into one. Some weapons are practical in Trepang2's interpretation of 2035, like the Chris Vector as the main SMG in the game, or the VHS-D2 as the assault rifle. To even experimental weapons, like the LMG. Which literally has a Gatling minigun barrel system in it. Trepang2's arsenal has specific weapons fit for specific roles, like any other first-person shooter, or shooter in general. Let's take the shotgun and SMG as a quick example. These guns encourage the player to engage against enemies in close quarters combat, eliminating squads in a quick and efficient manner. Complemented with flashbangs and a closely bunched together squad, enemies become easy pickings. Others, like the DMR and assault rifle, encourage mid to long range engagements, where the DMR can pick off targets from afar. The assault rifle, in turn, eliminates enemies when they get slightly more closer. It's up to the player and how they want to engage the enemies in Trepang2. Most of the weaponry can be customized further, allowing for switch-ups in how you can use a weapon, but some attachments have certain drawbacks. The suppressors, for example, obviously decrease the sound, but at the cost of decreased weapon accuracy and damage. Despite this, customization adds increased depth to the gunplay. Released back in 2005, F.E.A.R, an acronym for First Encounter Assault Recon, was a psychological horror action series focusing on the F.E.A.R unit, a U.S. Army Special Forces branch specifically specialized in the neutralization of paranormal threats, be they domestic or international. In the series, we mainly play through the eyes of the Point Man, a member of the F.E.A.R team with heightened reflexes, super strength, and stamina. Sounds pretty familiar, right? The F.E.A.R series would be a massive inspiration to Trepang2, with the story of a genetically enhanced super soldier wreaking havoc against a shady corporation involved with military and defense contracts. The overall gameplay system F.E.A.R harbors would also heavily inspire Trepang2. The game relied on the player fighting several squads of enemies, each squad with tactics made to dynamically interact with the player's actions. F.E.A.R's utilization of the GOAP, Goal-Oriented Action Planning, system would allow for the replicas, the game series' main enemy infantry, to dynamically respond and adapt to the Point Man's actions. A similar system would be added into Trepang2, where the human combatants would try to dynamically adapt to Subject 106's actions. Unfortunately though, due to many internal affairs and other types of events outside of Monolith's control, F.E.A.R itself is practically dead in the water. In 2009, we got F.E.A.R 2, a mid-sequel, and in 2011, we got F.E.A.R 3, fucking corporate slop, which further neutered the AI and level design. Just play the first game. The series ended with its 2006 expansion pack, Extraction Point. It was leagues better in both story and gameplay, along with a significantly better ending.